Okay, I will call this meeting of the Taos Academy Governing Council to order at 5:30 p.m. Can I have a roll call, please?
Yes. Sam,
Here.
Karen,
Here.
Laura,
Here.
Barbara,
Here.
Martin.
Here.
All right, everybody's here.
All right, we have ascertained quorum. We will now do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Next, we will move to approve our agenda for the March 9th meeting. Are there any edits or? Seeing no comments, questions, or concerns, I will move to approve the agenda for March 9th.
Second.
All right, roll call. Sam,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Laura,
Yes.
Barbara,
Yes.
Martin.
Yep.
Motion
Yes.
carried.
Excellent. Next is item E, approval of our minutes from our February 23rd special meeting. Any issues?
Did we need to note that it was virtual only or no?
No.
Okay, well then I'll move to approve the February 23rd special meeting minutes.
Second. Second.
Roll call. Sam,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Laura,
Yes.
Barbara,
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Excellent. Thank you. Next is item F on our agenda, Governing
Wait a minute.
Council.
Should we approve the regular meeting of February 9th? The minutes?
Oh, well, yes. I did not see those attached.
Yeah, they were there.
Oh, they were
They
there?
are. They're
Oh,
good.
I apologize.
Give me a second to add in the language here.
Good catch, Karen. I did not see that.
I know Karen is like the savior.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she is.
You are appreciated, Karen.
You are loved and appreciated.
Hugs.
Any issues with the minutes from February 9th? Okay, seeing none, I will move to approve the minutes for the February 9th meeting.
Second.
All right, Sam,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Laura,
Yes.
Barbara,
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Excellent. Now we are on to item F, Governing Council input.
I just want to say that I missed people at the Monte Sagrado meeting that we had.
The food was really
I'm
good.
sorry. Was it good?
It was like excellent.
Yep.
It was
And a good
excellent.
turnout from all over the state?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Nope.
So
Sam
it's just
and I
you
were the
guys
only
got
two at
all.
our table.
It was us, and there were 2 people from the master's program. There were people from a couple of the new schools, one in Santa Fe, and then the other one's in Mora. And then I can't even think of, like, there were.
Vista Grande? Did
Oh,
Vista
yeah, there were
Grande?
a few board members from Vista Grande. That's right. Oh, and a few from Taos International. But yeah, it was the turnout was.
It was low.
It was low and a lot of people RSVP'd. So one of the
Well,
commissioners
like
would be,
February, like.
I don't want to hear it. I drove an hour and a half to be there, Martin. You could,
Fourth day.
not here. But yeah, you guys were missed and the food was good. And they did announce that they are making the Indicators of Success survey a mandatory requirement starting in fiscal year 27. And that the little pot at the end of the rainbow is that there is money attached to completion of the survey, depending on our responses, we can receive up to $10,000 to directly for the board to support board work.
Wow.
So that's pretty nice.
That
More
was
to
good. And it could be $10,000 for every charter school.
Yep.
Every single charter school.
Yep, it's a part of the
Not
2%
competitive.
they're trying to
Great.
give back. There's the $10,000 for schools, and then there's the $10,000 that they're now going to go put into effect starting fiscal year 27 for boards. So it's good stuff. It's like one of those, like you go for your timeshare and there's like a thing at the end, a little gift at the end. Yeah. We went for our meal and we got a little gift. But I don't have any other input from members at this time? No? Okay, we'll move to public input, and I'm going to caveat today, because I think we actually might have some public input, that board members, so the public wishes to speak to us, that is great. We want to hear from the public. We may not comment on their comment. We may not comment back. If we want to, we say thank you and we move on to the next person. If there's something that we would like to talk about, we can add it as an agenda item to a future meeting, but we may not engage in conversation with the public, just so board members are aware. And so if there are members of the public who wish to speak, please raise your hand. Yay. Emmett, please speak. Hello.
All right. Hello. Thank you all for having me. I am here representing the instructional leadership team that is going on in our Taos Academy School. Also joining us, let me see, I think I got everyone joining us. So I'm the 5th and 6th grade teacher currently in Taos Academy. With us also, we have Billy Pepper, who holds myriad of roles, Jason Weisfeld, myriad of roles as well, Trisha Maher, Robert Smith, and I believe that is all of ours, but that is not our full ILT team. We have a few more members, Cal Van Willigan and Rachel Wetmore. So I'm representing them today to talk to you about our 5 qualities that we would like to present about the hiring of a future director / principal for the school. So we gathered together and we came up with 5 qualities. I'm going to read them out. I'll also read out the question that we have with each one so it can give a little bit more context. So we have 5 qualities. Each quality has a question. I will also send this out as well. This will be publicly available, but just wanted to share it so you all can hear what we're expecting as the instructional leadership from a director. First one was collaborative leadership. That was our quality. And our question was, how will you implement structures and strategies developed in tandem with the instructional leadership team? Can you provide an example of working with an instructional team that resulted in a positive outcome? We want a collaborative leadership. Quality number 2, values community and local resources. Can you give us an example of how you've leveraged in-house staff expertise for professional development instead of relying on outside vendors or corporate affiliations? And how did you collaborate with your team to make sure that professional development was actually worth their time? Number 2. Number 3, invested in diverse educational settings. And this one was huge because Taos Academy, as we all know, is a very different school. It's not just you come in and here it is. So our question was, what is your experience with diverse student populations, non-traditional and or charter school environments? Give us an example of when you were in a leadership role that supported these populations. Number 4, relational leadership style. Who are you as a leader, and how do you handle conflict? Walk us through a specific example of resolving a conflict with an employee and a separate example with a student. And then number 5, and this one is our biggest one. This one we really had a long, lovely chat about. supportive instructional leader. In your first year, how do you plan to listen, observe, and learn from the systems and staff already in place before introducing your own agenda? How do you empower teachers as professional leaders? And what does supporting your staff look like to you, keeping in mind that you work for us, not the other way around? So those are our 5 qualities. And Tracy, can I mention that, like, for the hiring committee in the future, I think we have agreed that I can be the representative from the ILT team. Having had experience as a student and a teacher, I feel I can be valuable to helping choose the next direction forward. So yes, that is the qualities and the questions. Thank you all.
Thank you for your comment. We appreciate it.
All right, we good to go?
Will you be sending that to all of us?
Yes, I will find out how to do that.
I can't write as fast as you talk.
Somebody was typing away.
Emmett, if you want, you can forward that over to me, and I will forward it over to our governing council members.
All right, I will send that right now.
Thank you, Emmett. Great job. Thank you, everybody, for consideration.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Toodaloos.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next, May, is your hand up? Would you wish to provide public comment at this time?
Just checking in to see, I know the 9th was the meeting that we could meet with the board and express concerns and what is going on or not.
We may not engage with the public, but what I say is please look at the agenda of this meeting. Moving, I'm sorry, is there any other members who wish to provide public comment at this time before we move on to our next agenda item? No? Okay. We will move on to our financial reports. Deanna.
Sorry, I buried you guys underneath my work. I sent out a lot of reports to the board members. I hope you all received them. Hold on just a second and let me pull up what I want in front of me. Okay. So financials and bank statements were provided to all of you for the month of February. We had regular work, and we also did a final cash position for PED and an audited actuals upload, and those were completed by the deadline. ACAs were provided to employees. Also, the Office of the State Auditor has released the fiscal year 25 audited financial statements. I gave you all a link to view it, the entire audit, and then I gave you copies of our part of the audit, both the financials and the audit findings. Taos Academy had one audit finding, and the foundation had one audit finding. Our audit finding was other matters. The foundation's audit finding was other matters as well, but theirs was a repeat finding. I also gave you guys a guide to audit terminology, and that's provided in an email for you so you understand what all of those things mean. Unmodified audit, we have the cleanest opinion that you can have, so that's good. Other matters is a very, that's the best kind of audit finding if you have an audit finding. So we're in good shape, and you're welcome to go look at the full audit at the state auditor's website, so you can see how we compare with other schools if you'd like to. We do really well. Does anybody have any questions for me?
No, except thank you for keeping our books nice and clean, Deanna. It is
I have a good team.
It is a
Have a good-
rarity to see, like, we have one little baby finding. Yay.
Yay. Exactly. So, and then I have a lot of bars for you tonight. And the reason I have so many bars tonight is because when we give them the final audit position, it'll put into place all our audits of increase or decreases. We have all increases. The decreases have been voided because they're reimbursable and they're not supposed to create a bar, but they do anyway. So I've voided those. So, and last month, you guys did a bar 6 for me. I told you that we had some money coming from rural schools, but I was waiting for PED to give me an account number for that. And unfortunately, because they started approving my cash, my audited cash before that, it created a bar 6. So bar 6 is not any longer. So I've replaced that with bar 15, which you're going to approve tonight. So bar 6 is an increased bar for Fund 11,000, and that's an increase of 371,504.23. And just a reminder, when I'm doing budget for the next year, I'm using what we believe our projected cash is going to be, and it's usually off, especially if we have a lot of encumbrances, and that's why so much. Bar 7 is an increased bar for Fund 23,000. The amount of the increase is $2,786. Bar 8 is an increased bar for SB 9, and that's our local amount. The increase is $76,744. Bar 9 is one of those that OBMS generated one, and I have voided it. Bar 10 is an increased bar for Fund 25153. That's Medicaid money. The amount of the increase is $18,375. Bar 11 is an increased bar for Fund 26113. It's the Lano Foundation. The amount of that increase is $1,550. Bar 12 is an increased bar for Fund 28210. That's New Mexico Economic Development. The amount of the increase is $477. Bar 13 is another voided bar, and bar 14 is another voided bar. And then I have award letters for the following bars. Bar 15 is for the 25233 rural education. This is where I replaced that. It's $23,417. We have to directly get this money from the G5 system, where normally we get money as state flow through the state. This one's a little different. Bar 16 is an increased bar for Fund 31703. We were awarded $9,111.39. Bar 17 is a decreased bar for Fund 24101. That's Title I money. The amount of the decrease is $16,104. And I imagine that has to do with our enrollment. It doesn't say that, but it's for this year's funding, and they always do it on an estimate for us. But this is our final amount. And those are the bars I have for approval. Anybody have any questions?
I actually have one, Deanna. I've never had a void bar before. Do we need to approve that?
I just put them in there so that you can see them. I just ask that you do them as presented. But I like to put them in there so you know why there's a number missing.
Got it.
And Sam, what it also does is puts on the record that you know about the voided bars. So there's no, if there's a question about that, you have it on the record and in your minutes that you were informed by your business manager. So it's a good practice.
Yeah, the auditors do look at our minutes and they will ask questions if something's missing.
Got it. Any other questions from anyone on the bars?
I have a question on the state match one.
Yes.
Was that a grant that you had to have a match for?
No, they don't make us do a match, even though it's a state match. It's just the money that's awarded by the state instead of the county. The other comes from the county. The local one, the 31701 and 31703 is a state, and we get that money directly sent to us. It used to be it was a reimbursable fund, and it's no longer like that. They just send it to you. And then we give them a report once a year on what we spent the money on.
So is it restricted in it? You can only do certain things with it?
SB9 in itself is restricted. It has to be assets. And if you are in a lease purchase, you can use some of it for maintenance, which is what we've been using a lot of ours for, like some of the things that we've done to our campus.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Any other questions? Okay, seeing none, I will move to approve the bars as presented.
I'll second.
Roll call. Sam,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Laura,
Yes.
Barbara,
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Next is the update from our Finance and Audit Committee.
We met as a finance committee and went over some different items. We did talk about budget and what's coming up. And they're going to the budget conference next week.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have more information at the next meeting, hopefully. But I was able to reconcile on my little reconciliation form. So I feel confident that everything is really good. And so I will move to approve the January financials as reported.
Second.
All right. Roll call. Sam,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Laura,
Yes.
Barbara,
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
And we don't need to do an audit committee, right? Because we've already talked about that at the beginning.
That's correct.
Okay. Thank you. Next, we will move into operations and instructional reports, which we will not do instructional reports this month. But we do have a monthly governing council calendar discussion related to our retreat.
Our retreat is April 18th, right?
Yes.
I believe so. I think we just wanted to solidify that.
Yeah.
Does that date work for everybody?
Yes. What time?
I'm going to be driving from Santa Fe, so if it could be at like, I don't know, not 8, that would be great.
So that's Saturday the 18th. Do you want to say 9:15?
Yes.
Yeah. 9:30? 10 is a little
9:30.
bit late.
9:30 is good.
Okay, 9. And are we going to have it at my office like before?
Yes, please, if we can.
Yep. Okay, so 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
Martin, do you have an address you can put in the chat?
Sure. I'll see if I can figure that out.
I'm coming from Albuquerque, so 9:30
Sure.
is great for me too.
Yeah, my office is right in downtown Taos, so I'll give you the address.
Thank you.
And is the idea that this will be most of the day, or we'll just say 9:30 to whenever?
We'll
Just so I
have
can
to
get my
draft an
invitations right.
agenda. We'll have to draft an agenda.
Okay.
I mean, I would assume it would be
Whatever,
over
wherever
by
it goes.
two or 3.
Okay,
It would be over. I would
it's
hope.
fine. All good.
And then just a few, I think if we're taking some notes, I see Karen writing some stuff down. If just for scheduling, if we could do our board evaluation, then great.
Mhm.
And if we can go over the indicators of success that were sent to us by the CSD, that'll help us wrap our heads around, how we would maybe want to utilize that money. And that's it for now. Just spitballing some stuff. But yeah, I would think by 2, Martin.
Yeah, it won't matter either way. Like if it goes long, it goes long.
Okay. Any other things for the retreat? I mean, we'll have to figure out some food and stuff. We can do that. We can figure that out.
We can do
And
that on the fly. Yeah.
for sure. And yeah, I think it'll be fine. More to come. More to come on the retreat. Okay. Any other thoughts, questions, concerns about that? No? Okay. We will move to our next item, which is our executive session. Pursuant to section 10-15-1 H2, limited personnel matters. I think we will need to motion and second to go into it.
I just want to add in who will be invited to stay first, and then I'll get you guys in.
So it's going to be done a little bit differently today.
Okay.
And so we will be inviting in 3 different people individually, Ashley.
Oh, okay, at separate times?
At separate times. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Do you need me to mention that in there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That it's separate, like not necessarily. I mean, maybe if you
Okay.
want to.
Who am I adding in there?
Eventually, it will be May, Debbie, and Jamie.
And Tracy too.
And
Tracy, yes, Tracy will be at the end. Yep. Thank you, Sue.
Sarah Martinez and Tracy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will add in there. Individually invited.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work?
Oh, and I'm sorry, and our attorney, Sue Fox, will be in there as well. Thank you. She'll be with us the whole time.
And Sue Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Okay. I will start you guys off at 5:58 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go forward with a motion.
Okay. I will make a motion to enter into executive session pursuant to section 10-15-1 H2, limited personnel matters. May I have a second?
Second.
And that was Miss Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to do a roll call here. Sam?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Laura?
Yes.
Barbara?
Yes.
Martin?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries, and then you guys can take over.
Okay. So much. We are now going to reconvene in our open session at 7:48 p.m. I'd like to state for the record that all matters discussed during our closed session were pursuant to the statute identified in our agenda. There was no other matters discussed, no action taken during our closed session. I will now ask for a roll call vote to affirm my statement. Laura.
Yes.
Barb.
Yes.
Karen.
Yes.
Martin.
Yes.
Sam. Yes. Okay, that motion carries. And I think I need to pull up our agenda because I've lost it somewhere along the way. Sorry, I apologize. I don't think there's anything else on our agenda, but I just want to be
Just
sure.
the next board meeting and then the adjournment.
Oh, thank you, Karen. At least someone has it up. Okay. So our next meeting is, I believe, April 13th.
Yes.
And so we will reconvene then. And then our board retreat is on April 18th. So we will be seeing each other a lot that week. And unless there's anything else, I will call this meeting adjourned at 7:49 p.m.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.